And welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. We are moving on to DMC Devil May Cry. I am excited to be doing this one for you guys, even though I do not consider this a Devil May Cry game whatsoever. The reason why I do not consider it a Devil May Cry game is the fact that they changed Dante and Virgil's way of doing things. I don't really want to ruin it for you. And the way of their heritage and all this other stuff. So it's kind of sad and kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's still a good game. It still has a decent story. So I guess I'll give it that. Other than that, I do not consider it a Devil May Cry series. Or a Devil May Cry game. This is the game that they are trying to sweep under the rug and say that it didn't happen. Which I'm kind of glad that they're doing that and they're actually making Devil May Cry 5 instead of this stuff. So, alright, without further ado, viewer discretion is advised. This gameplay is rated M for mature. So, sorry, forewarning, I really don't want any kids to really see this. There's some violence, there's some language, there's a little bit of pretty ladies on the side. Nothing really showing too explicit, but really don't want your parents finding out that you watch this, so if your parents are cool with it, I guess let's move on to the actual gameplay itself. So we have two sides of the story. We have Dante's side of the story, which is Devil May Cry, and then we have Virgil's downfall. With the PlayStation 3 version, you actually had to pre-order or actually purchase Virgil's downfall, but with the PlayStation 4 version, it automatically comes with it. So we're just gonna get started and open up. I already got a profile already set up for us, so that way the volume can be turned down, subtitles can be put on, and all that jazz. So we're gonna open it up. Of course, we're gonna start off with human mode, just so you guys can get an idea of the skins for the characters. So we have standard, we have classic Dante from Devil May Cry 3, we have Dark Dante, we have Nero Dante, we have DMC 1 Dante. So I might play around with those, depending on the missions and stuff like that. Maybe I might decide to go through each of them as I play through. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, we're gonna do human mode first. If it's requested to play a higher difficulty, then I will definitely give that a shot. If not, we're just gonna play human and go from there. So they do have a handicap thing in here as well, but I'm not going to use that too much. I did set up the options to have subtitles and all that, so let's get started right off the bat. We are going to be doing this mission based, depending on how long the videos are. I might upload 2 a day, I might upload 1 a day, depending on how long the videos are. So, and I turned down the music on purpose, so hopefully we won't get copyrighted for it.
Yes, by close of trading Friday. No, you can't have more time. You know the terms, you know the consequences. No, this is not a veiled threat. This is a direct one. Should you fail to comply, the collapse of the economy will be on your head. I will make sure that you are stripped of power, shamed, and hated. Is that clear enough for you? Well, Friday it is then. You have a good night, Mr. President.
Did you get it, my darling?
Over $1 trillion.
Oh,
Soon I will own everything worth owning. I will control the world through debt. I have absolute power.
the world is at last your bitch. What's the matter? What's the matter?
A loose end.
A loose end, what?
The son of the traitor Sparta. Dante.
Him.
He's still out there.
The hunters will find him. They found Sparta and his whore. And when they do...
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
Alright, here we go. So, Capcom decided to actually be with Ninja Theory, I believe is what they're called. So the music's turned down way low, guys, because of the fact that last time around that I actually live streamed this, I actually got in severe trouble for the actual song. So, sorry. I know it's probably amazing music, but we're gonna turn down all the music just a little bit and have it just be in the background, and I'm just gonna basically talk over it so that way my voice is more powerful than the actual music itself. So actually I'm hearing different things that I didn't hear while the music was going on, so that's kind of interesting to know. But yeah, sorry. I know you guys are gonna be all like, what happened to the music? But I turned it down so that we don't get copyright issues and stuff like that and all that jazz. But yeah, so we're gonna be diving into the worst Devil May Cry game known to the Devil May Cry series, actually, to be honest. I am glad that they are making Devil May Cry 5 a thing, whereas DMC, they're basically like telling us, this didn't happen, you know, we're just gonna push this under the rug and psh, nah, it didn't happen whatsoever. Just don't worry about it, guys. We saw how mad you were at this version of DMC, so we're gonna do one better, and we're gonna have Nero, and we're gonna have Dante, and we're gonna have yeah, awesome stuff. So we'll see. All right, here we go. We're gonna dive into our first mission. So that music's really quiet. The song is Can't Stay Away. I don't know who it's by, but it's interesting.
The demons have been increasing their power for millennia. They're on the verge of controlling mankind. Citizens, we've been kept asleep in a manufactured illusion for too long. We must wake up.
The masked lunatic you saw there claims to represent an organization called the Order. Now, this group has claimed responsibility for several serious attacks in recent weeks. He is undoubtedly a traitor and a terrorist. And I, for one, am not for the death penalty. One way to do it. Illegally shoot the son of a bitch. This is Bob Barbas, just doing God's work.
Dante! Get out of there! You're in danger!
Who are you? What do you want?
You were careless. You left a trail. Now he's on to you.
What are you talking about? Who's on to me?
The hunter demon. He's here. He's dragging you into limbo.
Demon scum.
It's too late. You're gonna have to fight your way out.
Shit. Back in limbo. Bad day for a hangover. Get your filthy fucking claw off my trailer.
Oh boy. All that sensory, that's wonderful. I see that he doesn't actually wear underwear at all, so he's like commando.
Missed.
I might turn up the music just a little bit now that we are past the intro.
Time for a little rebellion. You wanna fight? Let's go.
Alright, so we're just gonna do some regular slashing moves. And I did adjust the targeting system just a wee bit, where usually I'd have to hold it down, but yeah, I would actually have to hold the button down in order for me to actually target, but now all I have to do is just press it, which I don't mind. I think that's kind of neat that I can adjust that. The targeting system's not too bad in here. The dodging system's way better in here too. So we got white orbs, which is our usual orbs for our demon trigger ability. So yeah, we have that now. And we have our red ones. They just look a little different facial-wise. They look like more like alien heads to me now, but they're still a thing in the game. So, I mean, there are some things that they did keep.
This way.
Who said that?
Yeah, there are some things that they did keep in the game from the original.
My guns?
Uh-oh. I wouldn't bet on it. Ouch. Ah! How did I miss that jump? That was bad. Alright, there we go. I missed it again. Seriously, why am I missing that jump? That's really bad. There we go. Don't fish me. Ooh, that was close to missing again.
Ebony, Ivory, I miss you girls.
Alright, so we have our next enemy.
Target practice. Right on cue.
Alright, so we got our new, well, our guns, Ebony and Ivory, which I don't really care for the new look, sadly. I mean, they kept the colored scheme of yin and yang type deal, but I just don't like the new look for Ebony and Ivory. And in this game, guns are really weak, which is kind of sad. Like, they're only useful for these types of enemies. And even then, they're kind of Like, I remember using my guns, like, all the freaking time in the other Devil May Cry games. Oh! No! That would have been bad. So we're just gonna shoot these guys up a bit. Ow. That was a bad dodge roll. And I don't know, it seems like the point system in this one kind of varies a bit. Like, as long as I don't hit. The point system's like really awesome. Come on. Yeah, you also unlock new things and new skins and stuff like that. Or not new skins. Fighters!
Dante! Don't shoot! My name is Kat. I'm not a demon. I'm still in the real world. You're in limbo.
How come I can see you clearly?
I'm a medium, a psychic. I can phase into limbo and communicate with you. I can see you, talk to you, but I'm not actually in limbo with you.
If I pull the trigger?
I'll die. I'm risking my life here for you. I want to help.
I don't need your help.
The hunter has dragged you into limbo. I can get you out.
I've been down here before. I know how to get out. You fight whatever shit-sucking demon dragged you in here.
You don't want to fight the hunter. He's not your regular demon. Follow me, now.
Hey Kat, where'd you go?
Where'd she go?
Yeah. Oh yeah, freeing the souls, the lost souls. You can find these guys anywhere as long as you hear their ghastly howl that they got going on. You can free these guys. I haven't been able to find all of them, but yeah. Ooh, we have our keys, which are keys to doors. These are all over each of the missions as well. So they're like the side missions, the secret missions, that type of deal. So, and just like in Devil May, or the other Devil May Cries, you can hit items. Ah, right, the merry-go-round scene. Where I can actually use the merry-go-round to my advantage here, and at my disadvantage here if I'm not careful. Come on. I think I only got one hit out of that, so. Ow! You know what? I'm done with y'all. I was gonna use the merry-go-round to my advantage, but y'all are a bunch of losers. There we go. Merry-go-round took those two out. Awesome. So we leveled up. This one's a little bit different than in Devil May Cry 4 or in Devil May Cry 1, 2, or 3. You actually have to level up to actually be able to activate abilities. It's just like Devil May Cry 4 though. They are, you can just constantly replay, and you'll have your stuff maxed out in no time, so. So yeah. And you go into the shop and after or during a mission. And yeah. Coolio. We're gonna jump up here. Jump up in the corner, because that, like, it took me forever to actually jump up there. I didn't think I could actually get up there, but you have to jump out the corner a certain way. Alright, so this will be your store instead of the usual lion that you have, the lion mistress or whatever that you have in the original Devil May Cry series and in Devil May Cry 4. So, but yep, we're gonna use one of these points. Actually, and you can move points around too. I'm actually going to use it. I'm gonna use it on the first one. Alright. Upgrades, so let me see, we have items. And just like in the last Devil May Cry game, the prices will get expensive over time, so. Alright, here we go.
Is that my coat? How did it get up there?
Well, gee, you got, pretty wasted last night. I think it was with those girls that you were with. I don't know how you can or forget that unless you were that drunk.
Sweet.
Breaking news. We go live to our eye in the sky. Steve, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Interesting. So anything that happens in Limbo affects the real world. So I'm wondering if I'm actually fighting humans, possibly, that are just looking like demons. Could that be a thing? Could that be possible? Nope. Nope. I'm not interested. Nope. I don't remember the lock-on feature being this bad, but then again, I've only played the PlayStation 3 version of the game. I mean, it's not super bad, but these flying butt heads are gonna get annoying real quick. There we go. Oh my god, these flying things are annoying. Really? I can't... Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, I can send it back at him. Forgot about that. Nope. Not happening, yo.
Hey! Get down here and fight!
Alright, so I need to go straight in this direction. Wonder how many people he's actually killing. Holy cow.
Get lost! Oh shit!
Nice try. Missed. I'm hearing a lost soul. Oh, there's one of the doors that you can activate with the key. But I'm not gonna do the small missions just like in the last game.
Hey, get back here!
Alright, since he opened up this area. I know the spiders don't really do anything. They're just there, I guess you could say. Is this where I need to go? Oh, I need a weapon to open this. And there's a soul on the other side there, which I don't have the weapon for it yet, so that is okay. That's what makes the replay value worth it. Is it this side? Ooh, I think I hear a lost soul. You can't actually shoot them at all. Sadly, the bullets will just bounce off of them, so. Yeah, this game is meant to be played multiple different times to
Exit. Good.
get new weapons and then come back and replay them.
Not good. Yeah, whatever.
So we gotta be a little careful in this area a little bit, because things can get a little bit out of hand if we're not careful. Oh. Whoa, alright. Look at this, I'm already getting an A rank already. Of course it dropped down to B. That's kind of lame. I'm not very good at the high jumping stuff. I need to time it better. Well, look at what we have here. A slap in the face to the fans.
Not in a million years.
Yeah, we all know who did that one. Oh my god.
That won't work.
Why not?
He's bulletproof.
There's a rip up ahead.
A what?
It'll take you back to the real world. We'll come back for the hunter.
Anyways, we all know which company decided to do that to us. Yeah, I'm not pretty happy about it. When I first saw it, I was pretty upset about it.
Okay then, let's fight.
Dante, wait. It's working. You can fight him now. It won't be easy.
Wow, that's a wonderful face.
Brutal fighters.
So am I.
Ooh, the lip syncing for that. Hey, Cat, I thought you said it was
still hear me?
bulletproof.
Yeah, I hear you.
Attack its face!
Yeah, I'm working on it. First of all. Second of all, I thought you said it was bulletproof, but he's not anymore.
Try
Whatever.
using your sword.
Stop holding my hand, Cat. I don't need your help. Get out of here. You know, it's really sad that this boss fight isn't really memorable. Like, I remember our first boss fight in all the other games, and this one's just not as memorable. I guess I can see why everybody's complaining about this first fight. I need to knock him down is what I need to do. And get him off his guard. Oh! Woo! I'm trying to be careful here. Oh, hell. Whoa! Oh, shoot. Really? No thanks. What in the heck are we doing here? Oh! Nice try. Woo! Get your butt out of here. All I gotta do is dodge around you, yo. The dodging one and this one's not as bad. I will say that. I mean, the other Devil May Cry games I had to push a certain thing, but now it's only addressed to one button for dodging. So I don't have too much of a problem with it. Why aren't you collapsing?
Get back down here!
Now use your guns! Shoot him down!
Cat, stop holding my hand. Again, I don't need hand
That's
holding.
it. It's working!
I really don't need your hand holding, Cat. I know what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. It's okay, the battle.
Game over. Son of who? Poor mother. I don't know my mother, but if you're calling me a son of a bitch, you wouldn't be the first. My mother. I barely remember her.
okay, Dante?
How do you know my name?
My boss knows you. He wants to meet. Please? I helped you back there.
I didn't ask for your help.
We know all about you, Dante. I'm with an organization called The Order. Heard of it?
Something to do with that masked freak on the net?
That's my boss.
Wonderful. Can't wait.
We're just receiving reports of a terrorist attack that has taken place at the Bellevue Pier in the Western District of the city. Police are asking the public to remain vigilant. Further, terrorist attacks could take place anywhere, anytime, and when you least expect them.
We have your scent, son of Sparta. Now it is just a matter of time.
I mean, I know he said hunters earlier, and he only sent one monster after us. So, was that just a mispronunciation, or what? So I only found one of the keys, I didn't open one of the doors, and I was missing 3 of the souls. Alright, so it's not too bad. It's whatever, you know. Let's see. So mission 2 is our next goal, and we're gonna actually switch on to the first. No, I'm gonna play the whole game with this one unless we get a request for it to be different. I can switch to actual like different versions, which is kind of cool depending on what mission I want to do, which is neat. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys freaking rock and are amazing. I hope you are enjoying this fighting game. Again, I do not consider it a Devil May Cry game worth playing. I mean, it is worth playing if you are interested into just the style of the game, of fighting and stuff like that. It is still a decent game. Other than that, it's really not. If you are a Devil May Cry fan, that's fantastic, but it just you'll see why later on down the road why I absolutely do not agree with the fact that this is a Devil May Cry game. So alright, so without further ado, I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. Thank you so much for all your support. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel even more, definitely check in the description box for all the other websites that I'm on, from Musically all the way up to Facebook, Instagram, and then I also have my Patreon account as well. So if you guys are interested in possibly donating to the Patreon account and helping me out even more, that would be fantastic. If not, that's okay. You're already supporting this video by watching it. So yeah. And then next time around, after the this DMC, we'll be going back to the original roots of Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully, I'll get that game in time for the rest of the Devil May Cry series to be played for you guys. So, without further ado, I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. Thank you guys so much. If you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Game on, gamers, cosplay on, cosplayers. Don't forget to check out my other playlists. I do more than just video games, guys, and don't judge me too harshly on the fact that I'm playing this fighting game. Again, this is not a DMC or a Devil May Cry game. So, bye!